What's up everyone? Welcome back to another video on Lumber Capital Log Yard. In today's video we are going to be cutting some hardwood. I think we have one cherry log on there and then a few black walnuts. They may or may not have metal in them, so this might get interesting. So continue watching and we'll see what happens. We have a resharp on the mill right now, so if we do hit some metal, it's not going to be a big deal. We've used this blade and resharpened it several times. I think this probably has about 3 sharpenings on it right now, so if this blade does get ruined, it's not a huge loss. So you guys, if you are thinking about cutting a log that may or may not have metal in it, that's always a good idea. In the end, it's going to save you a little bit of money. We have 2 logs on the deck. These are the first ones on here. We also have more on the trailer yet to cut, but our first 2 are black walnut. We have them painted black on the ends. This is just our color coding system for our hardwoods, so black would be the black walnut. I'm gonna roll this first one on and we'll get started. Okay. The boss has written on the logs what he wants cut out of these hardwoods, and that says walnut 4/4, which is just your typical 1-inch board. So I'm actually just going to plain saw this, pretty simple for this one. The next one on here, actually it's upside down so I can't really read it. Probably says 5/4, yep. 5/4, so this will be a little bit thicker. We do this because then you have plenty of wood to work with if you want to plane down your board. So these will be cut at 1 1/4 inches, which is 5/4. All right, so we didn't end up hitting any metal in the 3 logs that we just cut. Like I said, we cut 2 black walnut and 1 cherry. I'm pretty happy with how it turned out. These are some of my favorite pieces that I separated. I actually got a ton of 5/4 by 12. I think that this is probably only an 8-footer, so they're shorter boards, but they're super wide and nice. I also got a slab with that cherry one. I like putting the water on because it kind of gives you the idea of what it's going to look like once it's all finished. So absolutely beautiful wood here, and this cherry log was just absolutely beautiful. I can't believe it didn't have any metal in it. So we got a 2x12 out of the cherries also, and then all of this should be 5/4. This is a little bit more than 2 inches. It's 2 inches, it should be 2.5 inches, so that's quite a large piece of walnut right there. I hope that that gets turned into something beautiful. It's nice to see the end results of things. Sometimes I ask our customers to send us pictures of the final product and stuff, which is always cool. I'll eventually get to the point where I can share that stuff with you guys. But as far as these pieces go, we're gonna stick them in the kiln and let them dry out before putting them into inventory, which is getting larger and larger by the day because we've been cutting more hardwood. So hopefully you guys are interested in seeing more of this because we will be cutting lots of more hardwood in the future. We also can't forget about all of our flitches. Every single one of these boards are going to be turned into saleable lumber. So once we stick these through the edger, they will also be going into the kiln. So there's quite more lumber here than you first think of when you look at the trailer, because you can't forget about the flitches. Those are also good boards too.